So welcome to National Disc Golf Day in Adelaide, Australia. Here we have the top four from round one, and they'll introduce themselves.
Tim Davis threw +4 on the first round.
Gareth Morgan, -3 in the first round.
Jonathan Drake, -2 in the first round.
Alex Costales, -1 on the first round.
Good luck.
So this is hole one, Mount Gambler. It's a par 3, 82 metres with a 7.2 metre decline. Let's start off the day, see how these boys go in the second and final round of the day. So first up, Gareth. That's going right. It's come round just over the path and about 10-15 metres from the hole. Jono takes a similar line. That's got more flight to it. Bounces a couple of metres from the basket. Slides close to creek. I have Alex. With a run up again, taking that right line. Hits the path, slides about 10 metres to the right of the basket at the moment. And as Tim called it, hits the tree directly in front. Tim Davis, about 30 metres away. Comes back, lands pretty much under the basket. That'll be an easy par for him. Gareth looking at a birdie putt. That's a six metre putt. Very nice. Alex about 7 metres from the basket. Gets it in easy.
I want to get back to novice.
Tim Davis for an easy 2.5 metre putt. Jono manages to avoid the creek. I think about 10 metres. And just hits the right of the chains and bobbles out. So 2 birdies, 2 pars. Looking at Cannon's Corner, it's a par 3, 78 metres, 6.0 metre incline over a gravel out of bounds. It's going straight down the guts. And a nice straight throw. Alex pulls a little bit right, goes through a pair of trees. Got a nice line for his second shot. Should be able to lay it up to the basket quite nicely for par. Jono, similar line to Alex, but hits the tree. Tim Davis goes through the trees and it's got a lot of slug on that one, a lot of heat on that.
Is that your ball, John?
That's following Jono doing his own caddying.
Someone just threw it in the water.
Yeah, so we're in the water. So the ace or water?
quite a strong wind, sunny day.
Oh, wow. It's turned to a tailwind here. Shit.
That's going left, that's in the drink. He's hit an OB patch. Not going to be happy about that. From the basket. Brings it back, 20-metre putt, straight, nothing but net. That's a brilliant shot by Alex. So Tim Davis with pressure on, see if he can equal a 20-metre putt. Drops it short, doesn't want to go in that OB.
Get up, come on.
Just hits the lower rim from Gareth. Jono will take his 1 metre drop from the OB. Now 9 metres. Straight direct line, very sure of his putting, and slams it in.
Pick it from a metre out.
3. Jono. 4. Obi. Alex with a 2. Tim.
3.
Nice. Alex.
So a bit of wind got hold of that. It's coming back around. Still a fair way from the basket though. Scandinavian flick par 3, 79 metres, 3 metre drop. That one's got more of the inside out, which will bring it round to the basket. Bounces just underneath it. It's probably about 6 metres away at the moment. Tim Davis up. So Tim Davis keeps it low, goes through a bit of traffic in the trees, and still manages to park it near the basket. It's a long wait from Jono. That's carried a bit too far, maybe about 15-20 metres past the basket. Long wait as the wind's just picked up and gusting from left to right as we walk to this third hole. So another 20 metre putt directly with a tree in front of him. He'll make par on this one. You can see the scattering of the other players' discs around this basket, all within about 8 to 10 metres of the basket. So pretty standard stuff for most of these boys. Should be able to get most of these in. Tim Davis first up. Gets it in. There's a birdie for Tim. Jono at 5 metres, aims low, touches the chains but doesn't get in. It's about a 5 metre, 6 metre putt for Gareth. And again, hits low on the chains, but this one stays in. Alex looking for par. Gets it. Jono for an easy tap in. There you have it. Hole 4, Hot Toddy has it. It's a par 3, 103 metres. It's got a mandatory to the right of this tree just in front of us. And it's a 5.3 metre decline with an out of bounds creek area just in front of it. Sometimes the players can skip across that creek quite nicely. There's a low hanging tree, but it's a direct line of sight.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Oh, and that bounced, if you didn't see it, that bounced right at the base of the basket, skipped, went another 10, 15 metres.
Alex, Alex, get
Oh,
off the tee.
Tim, sorry.
I see how it is.
Tim Davis looking to skip again. That has skipped. She's gone past the tree over there. Nice placement. That one's followed in Tim's footsteps, but it's hit a tree and it's landed this side of the bank. Jono starts it right, hits a tree, there's some damage there, bounces back into the fairway. It's gone about halfway. Won't be totally happy with that one, but won't be unhappy with the result either, given what happened. So Jono first up, maybe about 50 metres out, 60 metres out. And that's skipped off of the bank, stays on the green though. It's going to be about an 8-9 metre putt. So I originally thought that Tim's disc went over the creek, but not so. So Alex just landing that about half a metre short of the basket. Tim Davis a little bit further off than Alex on the previous shot. So Gareth about 15-20 metres away. And just happy to park it underneath. We are sitting in the creek at the moment. Jono hits the chains nicely. easy putt in for Tim. Gareth, easy as you want. And finally Alex. As we head to the new 4th hole for this championship layout. So this is a new hole 5 for this course. It's a par 3, 135 metres. As you can see, out of bounds on and beyond all paths, in addition to out of bounds string line, which is 8 metres beyond the basket. So everything to the right, down here, out of bounds. Let's see how we go with this par 3, 135 metres.
This wind's coming in. Come on, baby.
So that one's going, it's turning left to the lamppost and landed around there. That was a really good shot by Gareth.
Come on, Sid.
So that one's staying far left and really gone left. To the left of that willow tree we see down there. Apologies for that. That has gone OB. And apologies to viewers. That one's going left of the tree, directly centre, and actually landed close to the gum tree. You see centre of screen.
It didn't turn it over at all. Yeah.
So there's the OB disc just on the other side of the fence. Will be retrieved. As we see, Tim's just glide in there. That was about a 50-metre shot. Alex hoping that will come back. Does a little bit, but lands right underneath the light pole that we see centre of screen. And I said Tim Dave just with roughly 50, 60-metre shot to tuck it right underneath the basket. Jono 20 metres out. Lands a metre short. Bit of rain at the moment. Bit of distraction. Gareth just centering himself. As the wind picks up, we're quite exposed here. Strong headwind. Helps to change discs. happy to lay that up right underneath the basket as well. So all of these pretty easy tap-ins, except for Alex, who's left himself maybe with about 12 metres. And goes over the top, so Alex finding himself in all sorts of trouble after hole 2 birdie with a 20-metre putt. Make sure of that one. So first time these boys have been put under the pressure of being on camera.
Okay, guys.
Oh, score. Score check.
So looking at this hole, we've got a party in progress. Not a par party, but a party. We've got a tee off just at the edge of that peninsula in the middle, throwing across the water, which is about 60 metres. But most of these boys can throw easily over 100 metres, so they'll be laying it up mostly to the basket. So, hole 6, par 3, 90 metres. So that's a nice shot. And it's landed just under the basket. It's giving itself about 4 metres for a par. Tim, it's not coming back. That's giving him about 15 metre putt approach. Jono next. That one's going high, coming left, and that bounces for about maybe an 8 metre approach shot. Alex looking to just get it over the jacaranda.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Well done, bud.
It's good to have an audience see you do well.
What a kick. Kicked it under the bat.
Free entertainment.
Tim first up. 10 metre putt. And just hits the rim, hits the lower green section, bounces right underneath the basket. So this for birdie for Jono. 4 or 5 metres. Drills it. 3 metre putt for Gareth.
Oh, I wanted that
Notice some Gareth shots, especially those small ones. He does tend to pull off the accelerator a little bit, but not to worry, always getting them in anyway.
Nice,
Alex with the
What a
best
card.
drive of the
Need a
day
star frame,
for a
don't
birdie.
you, Tim? You don't like charity, do you? 25 bucks. Who's this?
So back to our regular holes. This time it's hole 7, the Dragon's Tail Trail. Par 4, 155 metres. It's a dogleg left with a big out of bounds section just to the right, just to the left of screen, and see how the boys go.
Number 2, Jono 2, Alex 2, and 3. Wow.
Philip Esperone. Anyone?
Gareth first up. Big drive, trying to go around the left, and does so nicely, plays it safely just to around that out of bounds that you see in the foreground left of screen. Jono just to the right of that first tree, bounces, a nice approach shot coming up for Jono as well. Alex lets his green prodigy disc rip and just straight into the out of bounds area. Not happy at all. You saw it on his face. Tim maybe being a bit too overcautious, and that's gone far. That's into the far creek. And we'll see how he goes with retrieving that one.
Dad, I can go far back and.
Yep.
So Alex choosing to take it further back so he can actually see a bit more of the fairway and make a shot around to the right as we see here, and then bring it left close to the basket. Maybe even a hammer over the top. Takes the line, gets a skip off the tree. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it does pay off in the end. So Alex now with a couple of OBs in this leader group. You can see Tim in the trees just beyond.
Yeah, way back.
Maybe still
I think you came in that way.
just discussing where it went OB and where he gets to take the shot from. Probably bounced off a tree.
This cap.
So not an easy lie as Tim comes out survey where he needs to go. Tips a tree, fir tree, but again, could be better, but not totally unhappy with that shot. As we go over to Gareth for his second. As the roll came around, you can see that out of bounds just behind him. And that'll skip, go towards the path, but stop short. Give him about 15-20 metres. Jono straight as an arrow, but didn't quite have the length, pulled it up a little bit short. As you can see, Alex choosing to plant his knee, go underneath the tree in front of him. And that works very well for him, giving him an easy 3-metre putt. Tim trying to recover some ground here. Lays it up just underneath the basket. Again, you saw that hit low. Nice. Had a 12-13 metre putt. Really well played by Gareth.
I know, even that's a bit near.
I'm like, man, if I miss it from 6 metres, I'm like, yeah, what has happened? You're like, how dare he misses from 6 metres? Oh.
Jono, 4. Alex.
Hole number 8, a par 3, the Babbling Brooks. It's 103 metres with only a very slight incline. One tree directly ahead and a few to the side. So let's see how the players go on this one. That one's directly at the basket. As he says, stay, stay, but it skips. And he's got about a 10-metre shot to the left of the basket.
Yes, funky. Come on, don't fight back.
Goes slightly to the right, curves back.
Yeah, buddy. Nice. Here we go.
And Jono now with a 10-metre putt to the right of the basket.
Get through. Oh, I got through. Little pinball. Yeah, pinball action. I was being ambitious saying that, but I got through.
No.
Yeah,
buddy, get a slide.
Yeah, I think that's a great skip. Nice throw, buddy.
There you go.
About 25 metres out, lays it up 5 metres short. So So really big gusts have come up, probably 30-40 knots. It's changed the whole complexion of this game. Gareth will wait as long as he can, but this wind is not going to die down anytime soon. And he wanted to get that one in just as the breeze picks up. Jono looking for 6 metres. Wind coming directly from our backs, has to really drill that one so it doesn't push it to his right. Alex rims it. A little bit of rain and a strong wind coming into contention now.
Gareth, are you ready? Yep. Gareth 3, Jono 2, Alex 4, Tim 2.
As we do hole 9, it's a new hole for this course. It's a par 3, 85 metres. Probably about 4 or 5 metre rise out of bounds on a skate park just to our right. That won't be an issue for the boys. And then off to hole 10. Jono hitting the tree just to the right and making it halfway to that 85 metre hole. And
Lovely position, Tim. Beautiful. Personally, I win big, but secondly, the ground helps.
so the last 2 throws, skipping and skimming. So everyone reaching the 40 metre mark, different styles. Let's see how Alex goes. Last one on the card. Alex pulls it high. That's going to the left. Jono hits the only tree in front of him. Tim with a nice layup just underneath the basket. Body language says it all. Got rain coming down here. So
I did probably need to just watch.
this hole 9 causing a little bit of problems for this lead group, getting halfway and making 40 odd metre drives and laying up about 10 metres short, making 30 metres for their second shots.
The rain, time for the big par 5.
And that one lands short but goes past. Jono using the towel, wiping off his disc. Hits the top, bounces off. So wind's gusting high, a little bit sheltered here, but not by all means out of the wind. So a 5 metre putt with wind, gusting and rain. Drills it to make sure. That's the way you have to play these holes in these conditions.
Go get the box.
Alex 6 metres out. Hits high, drops it in. So that completes our outward 9. Heading for the inward 9 now. Yes, Adelaide weather. Not often rainy, but today the heavens have opened up for us.